up with the NES, PlayStation, Star Wars, cartoons, and 80s TV. Do you like to think who would win in a fight between Batman and the Master Chief? Comics, games, movies, music, and TV. They're gonna tell you everything you need. Superheroes or not, they got your back. They're gonna save the world of geeks. Comics, games, movies, music, and TV. They're gonna tell you everything you need. Superheroes or not, they got your back. They're gonna save the world of geeks. This week in geek. This week in geek.
But we do have something from Blanchard, and it's going to be an album review on Theory of a Dead Man. Their newest album was dropped this past Tuesday. So this is Blanchard's review of Theory of a Dead Man's latest album. When we come back,
Yes, that's right, we all want to be lowlifes. TFG and Mike here with another album review. I must say I've been super stoked for this album as soon as I heard about its upcoming release. What is this album, you might ask, that has me so stoked? Well, it's The Truth Is, the new Theory of a Dead Man album. I've been a fan of these guys since the beginning. I even got to see them in concert in 2003. Theory has had wild success over their nearly 10-year career. And The Truth Is, which was released July 12th, is Theory's fourth album, and so far there isn't a song on here that I don't like. This band has a way of making you laugh with a song like Lowlife, and they tear at your heartstrings with songs like Out of My Head and Easy to Love You. From beginning to end, The Truth Is has a song for everyone. I know Mike Dodd will say, oh, Theory is a Nickelback copycat, etc., etc. I honestly can hear a big difference between the two bands. Even though I'm a huge Nickelback fan, I gotta say, I can listen to Theory's entire musical catalog more so than Nickelback's. I digress, though. Overall, the truth is, Theory has succeeded again in giving the fans what they want. This has been TFG and Mike, back to the Nerd News Network, and don't forget...
Truth is, it was all pretend. All along I've been sleeping with your best friend. The truth is, I really hate your face. You were never all that hot in the first place. The villain always wins when the hero's away.
Hi, this is Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and you're listening to This Week We Reek.
Goku, it's not This Week We Reek. It's This Week in Geek.
I don't think so, King Kai. I'm pretty sure it's This Week We Reek. Have you ever smelled Mike or Steve?
Actually, I have, and I think you're right.
So yes, we are back here on the Nerd News of the Weird Network. And yeah, I have loved these guys since 2002, since they debuted. I can listen to almost every single song that they've ever done, and the truth is, their new album is just amazing. I love every song on it so far.
now, often here on This Week in Geek, we like to bust Blanchard's balls, specifically about Theory of a Dead Man and Nickelback, but then Blanchard said something to me last night that kind of made sense to me, and I guess I can lower shields for a little while on this one in regards that Blanchard likes simple stuff, and when I listen to Theory of a Dead Man, it's not as complex as some of the music that I listen to, so I could see this actually being not a bad listen. I've listened to a couple tracks off this album, and I'll say this, it's not terrible. So I think you guys owe it to yourself to at least listen to the newest single off this album. Check it out. Blanchard, what's its name again?
The newest, the first single off the album is called Low Life. It's pretty much a party song. I will probably have Mike Laidman put a link to the video in the post because the video is just so awesome. One last thing I'll say about Theory is, to me, that they tell stories with their songs. Yes, everybody says, oh, they're just a Nickelback copycat. It's just the same three chords. Well,
you could say that for a lot of punk bands too.
Yeah, you could say that for a lot of things, but as I said in the review, I can listen to almost every single Theory song over and over and over again, more than any other band I've ever listened to, besides maybe Hall & Oates, but that's 80s. It's been at least a year or so since I've listened to a Nickelback song. unless it's come up on shuffle.
So what you're saying is that you're developing taste.
Ha ha ha! Fuck you. Let's move on to the news of the weird.
I was gonna make a joke about Theory of a Dead Man, but then I just gotta say, Hall & Oates, really?
Shut up.
She's a man-eater.
No, I'm not. Hey, I have no problem with Hall & Oates. I mean, fuck. You make my dreams come true. You know, I love Hall & Oates. I'm just kind of surprised that, like, you're like, I love Theory.
Man, I grew
Default.
up in the 80s. My mom,
and I love Hall & Oates.
Everybody exposed me to 80s music, and growing up in Boston in the 80s, my aunt actually used to have videotapes of when they went to the Hall & Oates concerts, when you were actually able to be allowed to actually videotape a concert. I would watch live Hall & Oates shows that my aunt and uncle had gone to because I couldn't go at the time. I love those guys. But anyway, let's move on. We're dragging this out.
I was about to say, yeah, Mike Blanchard, the onion of musical taste here on This Week in Geek.
Shut up.
No, that's a compliment, dude. We learn something new about you every day.
Want to see me make bubbles with my spit? Sure do. In fact, that's the theme of our next show. So don't miss it.
What the hell happened to George Lucas?
Oh my God, there's snot on my face. And I'm your host, Mike the Birdman Dub, and I'm not a join. What the f does that mean? F that. 10 seconds.
No, you gotta keep that.
Let's do this right the first time.
Fuck you guys. Ew, it's in my mouth. Oh God.
What's it taste like, Mike?
Water. Ew, salty.
Let's start this episode with shat.
Okay, I'm good. Geico.
Holy shit! Oh my gosh! Freak! Die! Holy crap! Whoa! Whoa, my God! Whoa! Where did it go?
I'm like a stupid monkey.
As you can imagine, they don't let us out much.
You've been listening to This Week in Geek. Tune in next week to hear, somebody random. I don't know. Maybe even a hot chick. Yeah, let's go with that.
Did anyone ever tell you that you were very, very sexy?
Well, actually, no.
They never will.
Check out our website, thisweekingeek.net, for more geek content. As well, subscribe to our podcast through iTunes or any podcatcher. If you would like to comment on this episode, head to this episode post on thisweekingeek.net and comment through Facebook Connect. Or you can call our voicemail line at 817-717-7202. Send us a Twitter message by replying to @ThisWeekInGeek. Lastly, you can email us at feedback@thisweekingeek.net. This extra music was produced by Pronobozo at pronobozo.com. We'll see you next time, and remember...
Lower your shields.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you want the story behind the story, right? Well, I'd always noticed that Steve Snowball Sailor subscribes to stuff on YouTube because he has it linked. You can link your YouTube account to your Twitter account, Facebook, and all that stuff. He always subscribes to channels. And I like what Steve does, and I've liked seeing his vlogs over the years, and I've been subscribed to him, but he wasn't subscribed to me. So I made a... I made a video thanking him for subscribing to me. And a fan of ours over at This Week in Geek, Dustin, decided to make some images, as you saw in the photo montage, basically making fun of Steve and I. Well, I told Dustin, damn it, retribution. And what I wanted was the new Theory of a Dead Man album. I'm a Theory of a Dead Man fan. I just am. So yeah, big huge thanks to Dustin for sending me an iTunes gift card so I could get Theory of a Dead Man's new album, The Truth Is. Just came out this past week. You guys need to listen to this. I mean, this album is awesome. One of my favorite tracks off of it it's a bonus track called Villain. It's on the special edition version of the album. Very cool. So I absolutely love it. And thank you again, Dustin. Sorry I didn't thank you in this past week's show when the actual review was in there. It slipped my mind. I'm very, very sorry, dude. But thank you again. So very, very cool. What else? Oh, yes. Optimus Prime thanks you with his gun in your face. So anyway, very cool of you, Dustin. Thank you very, very much. You rock. And this has been TFG and Mike. My camera is fading. I have no idea why. So I'm going to get out of here, and I will talk to you guys later.